everyone has their own childhood memory of takeaway fried rice from their local Chinese. And mine is Mum picking us up some at least once a week. What I like most about fried rice is that you can cook it to suit how you feel or what's in the fridge, or in this case, what's in the bag. Marley Spoon has 7 different options for vegetarian and vegan recipes every single week, and this is one of them. First up, let's peel some ginger. Bit of a tip, you can just use the tip of your spoon, just work your way around so you can get into all the different crevices here. Much easier than using a peeler. You don't want to be wasting any of the ginger. Okay, this in to the compost. Just peel the garlic. Just run your knife through, cut off the root part, and then use the flat side of your blade just to squash it to release the skin. One of the most common questions we get is how to peel garlic. The easiest way is peel as I just did then. Okay, so just grab a fine grater because we don't want any large chunks. You can just use a garlic crusher or chop it if you're using a knife. I'm doing it this way so I can grate the ginger as well, save on washing up. I find it easier to do all of the preparation first so we're ready to go because it'll be on the table before we know it. Okay, I'll slice the spring onion. Definitely want to use all of the spring onion, the dark and the pale part. There's absolutely no need to waste any of it. Tinned baby corn can have quite a strong briny flavour. So I like to soak it in boiling water for a short time just to remove any taste of it. And I just cut them into thirds. Stir-fried snow pea sprouts are my absolute favourite vegetable dish in Chinese restaurants. My family can't get enough of them. I cut them into thirds because they can be a bit stringy when you eat them. And I'm just going to pop them in with the baby corn. Okay, next step, cook some cauliflower rice, put the heat on. I find that the best way to make cauliflower rice is to chop it by hand, so you have a bit more control over it. You can save time in a food processor, but you need to take extra care not to over-process because all of the water will come out of the cauliflower and it can make your rice soggy and lumpy. So you just want to chop it really finely, stem and all. It does take a little longer to do it like this, but I prefer it that way. The pan is nice and hot. Just use a neutral flavoured oil, like a rice bran oil or vegetable oil. I just want to fry the cauliflower just for a minute, just to remove any of the prominent raw flavour. The kids will have no idea it's in there. Transfer it to a bowl. We don't want it to overcook it because we still want it to have a bit of texture. Next step, pour some boiling water on the snow pea sprouts and baby corn. And you just want to wait until they turn nice bright green. That's all it needs. Just refresh it under cold running water now. Looking great. Now we can get into the cooking. Just going to flavour it with just a touch of the teriyaki sauce. Okay, so that oil's nice and hot. Pop the egg in. Some people like to cook it and then remove it to add in again later, but we just want to save time and get this on the table as quickly as possible. We add the garlic and ginger. Just fry it up for around 30 seconds. The one thing that steers me away from making fried rice more often is not having any pre-cooked rice left over to cook some up. But pre-cooked packaged rice really solves that problem. There are a heap of products on the market. It's a really good opportunity to get some whole grains into dinner. So apart from just having brown rice, this one has red rice, quinoa, linseeds, and also flavours from vegetables. Whole grains help to keep our blood glucose levels stable. So quick. Put some frozen peas in that are thawed out. And I add this spring onion here so you can just get a little bit of the heat too. Just want to pour in the remaining teriyaki sauce. And the sesame oil. I'm adding it in now so we don't lose any of its flavour. Give it a really good stir. We want the teriyaki sauce to coat all of the grains. Marley Spoon has over 20 recipes on the menu every single week. Plenty of options for all of the family. This is one of my favourites. Just going to slice a chilli. We like to give the option of having it optionally spicy, so you can just serve it for those who like it. Just grab a colourful platter. It's pretty easy to disappear off plates. My nice fried rice.